Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Hope you're all doing very, very well. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and I'm here to share the daily, actually weekend horoscope for our weekend ahead. And I just see I have the wrong title here for today's show. So sorry about you guys. That's the Daily Astro Show, not the Beyond Astro Weekly Forecast. Yeah, intense weekend that we are going into astrologically. So I'm going to be talking to you guys all about that. And before we get into it, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box of this video. And we've also got very special Shungite pendant sale over on Ascension Organites. Our lovely soul sister Carla is doing this lovely sale. Link is also in the description below. So, how's everybody doing out there? Nina Benina says, Happy Friday. I love that saying, Nina. Yes, happy Friday, everybody. And we are getting to the end of August. So, Sunday will be the first day of September. Holy guacamole. Waku Kun, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, says, wishing you safe and comfortable travels home to Canada, Meg. Well, thank you very much. Yes, Jens and I are traveling to Canada on Sunday, on the day that Pluto re-enters Capricorn and Uranus goes retrograde. So I'd appreciate all your prayers out there, and thank you so much for those positive messages. Nine Lives Energy, Chrissy, hello, says, when will my energy come back? LOL, it's been so hard to get up in the morning and be motivated. Well, we're still in that post-Mercury retrograde shadow period. Likely, I think over the weekend, you might feel more energized. Chrissy, especially when Uranus goes retrograde, and Uranus rules our nervous system. So we're going to be feeling a lot more energized, even a little bit more nervous prone, if you will, when Uranus goes retrograde. So we will talk about that. DSTJ, hello, says, Meg, did you file all your documents for Canada? Most of them. I kind of stopped and took a little bit of a break the past week and a half because it was just such a pain in the ass with the Mercury retrograde. So put that on pause, but gonna get back to that. Thank you, DSTJ. So let's take a look at, and in the Friday Daily Astros, of course, we look at the astrology horoscope for the weekend ahead. So we're in Virgo season. We're still in the first decan of Virgo season. So the sun is, within the first 10 degrees. Today's sun, 7 degrees Virgo, and we've got the moon exactly when I'm filming this Daily Astro Show at 29 degrees of Cancer in an opposition to Pluto, just getting ready to move into Leo. So we've had that really nice, moon in Cancer. And it's also really nice when we have the moon in Leo. That's a nice place for the moon to be going into this weekend. Today, Friday, August 30th, it can feel a little bit creepy. Okay, I said that in yesterday's Daily Astro Show as well. I've been feeling this little bit of a, creepy vibe. Not necessarily that anything bad or negative is going to happen, but I think it's feeling that Pluto is going to be re-entering Capricorn, which is a little bit creepy. And I am a Scorpio, so I'm more sensitive to what's going on with Pluto. But today, with the moon in opposition to Pluto, look at that. We'll be in the influence of that all day for the rest of the day. Friday, we can feel some emotional intensity. We're emotionally really tuning into what's going on with Pluto. And yes, Pluto is retrograde 0 degrees Aquarius at the moment. But when we get into Sunday, okay, Pluto will have moved back into Capricorn by the end of the day on Sunday. And Astrid and I, yesterday, let me actually bring up the show poster for that. Yesterday, my astrology soul sister and I, Astrid, we were live on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels for the special episode of Astro Deep Dive, where we talked about the Pluto and Capricorn transit coming up September to November for the whole collective and all 12 signs. So that was live yesterday, but you guys can go catch the replay. We talk really in depth about what this transit is going to be all about. And Pluto is the planet of intensity and crisis and the shadow side of life. And it's the end of Pluto and Capricorn. So wherever we have Capricorn in our chart, thank you so much, Chrissy, for your positive comment. Thank you. Wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, get ready, because for the next 2.5 months, there is a ending and a rebirth happening in that area of life. So today, with this moon in opposition to Pluto, we're starting to get a little taste. We're feeling, okay, yeah, Pluto's about to be going retrograde. There can be some shadow aspects coming up. Okay, we can be very aware of our own personal shadow side. As we get into the weekend, there can be some things being revealed to us. Okay, Pluto is the planet of revealing, right, and insights. So a little bit of an emotionally tense day, and the moon also rules our family. So there could be some family intensity going on today as we go into the weekend, things being revealed about family. And then when we get into tomorrow, Saturday, August 31st, Moon will be in Leo, Sun 8 degrees of Virgo, and the moon will actually be in a nice sextile to Jupiter. So it'll be emotionally, we'll be in a lighter and happier place. And I really like this moon in Leo over the weekend for having fun, lightness, celebration. Let's enjoy this weekend, you guys. This is our last weekend before Pluto goes into Capricorn for the last time. So let yourself have fun, let yourself be in joy and play. Not to say that we can't have fun when Pluto is back in Capricorn, but go check out the video that Astrid and I did yesterday, the Astro Deep Dive. Major world events that will be very intense will be starting to kick off. And I kind of have a feeling it's going to start on Sunday, okay? Because as we get into Sunday, check out this chart, okay? Uranus goes retrograde on the same day as Pluto re-entering Capricorn, okay? These are two outer planets that will be at critical last degrees. Actually, all of the most outer planets, Pluto, by Sunday, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, they will all be either 29 or 27 degrees. There's a critical ending point that is taking place for us. And I just I'm feeling to repeat, Spirit wants me to repeat, see where you have the sign of Capricorn in your personal astrology chart. Look at where the symbol for Capricorn is in the houses, and if you have any planets in Capricorn, because these are areas of life where there's going to be major possible shit coming up over the next 2.5 months of something that we are completing from the past 15-year Pluto in Capricorn transit that we have been going through, okay? And this is what we're about to see in the collective starting on Sunday is very exciting. We're literally living in a movie, historical times, we're going to witness the death of the matrix and the death of the systems and structures of life that we have had up until this point. Yeah, Linda says, bye-bye matrix. Totally. So this is a good weekend as well to prepare yourself, okay, for any possible scenario that might come up over the next 2.5. Did you guys just see that orb in front of me? Did anybody else just see that? There was like a white orb that just flew right here. Did you guys see that? We're in the countryside of Belgium at the moment, and there's a lot of like flies and stuff on our property, but there was nothing in front of me right there. And I just saw on the screen a white orb. So we'll have to rewind and see that. And that was right when I was saying that this is a good weekend for preparing yourself, okay? So and let me just be clear, I am not a doomsday thinker. I do not think this is the end of the world. I think we are witnessing AD says, yes, saw the orb. That was totally an orb. Okay, that was 100% an orb. So we are being supported. And I'm grateful that that orb came through because, to be honest, it can be kind of scary, the fact that Pluto is going back into Capricorn. Pluto is the planet of death, destruction in that last critical degree of Capricorn, which is the systems and structures of life, right? So this is freaking intense. So how we can be prepared for this is to be realistic. Okay, Capricorn is about realism and reality checks. Be realistic that yes, there is a group of dark elites that have been in control of the world. That is obvious. And I think most people listening to the Daily Astro Show probably believe that. If you don't believe that, I don't have time to explain that in this video of why that's going on. But that is going on, and they are losing power, and they are in desperation mode. Okay. So when dark forces are desperate because they're no longer able to feed off of our energies, this is when they may try to do things to cause fear in the collective. Okay. To cause chaos, if you will. And no, I do not think this is the end of the world, but what are some things that I think can possibly happen in this Pluto and Capricorn transit from September to November? I think we could have possible power outages. I think we could have possible financial crash. I think we could have crisis events, false flags. I hope I can say that on YouTube here, to try and stop the upcoming election that is going to be happening. So just making sure that you are prepared at home. You have extra cash, you have your resources in safe places, you have extra food, water, batteries, all that kind of stuff. I know that sounds very intense for me to say, but this is no joke. Pluto going back into Capricorn. So go check out the Astro Deep Dive that Astrid and I just did, where we break this down of some of the things to expect from this transit. And this is really your last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and half of Sunday, to prepare, because it's going to start Sunday with a bang, Uranus going retrograde on the same day, which is the planet that rules Aquarius, the sign that will be Pluto moving into when he's out of Capricorn, the sign of shocks and surprises, unexpected events, weirdness. Okay, so things are going to get weird, but even though it's going to be really intense, and Melissa says, bring it on. Even though it's going to be really intense, and knock on wood, I want to be wrong about some of these astrological predictions. Okay, I want to be wrong. It would make me very happy to be wrong. We can still have fun. We can still laugh through this. We can still thrive through these times. Okay. So I love you all so, so much. And let's pull some cards before we finish up on how we can navigate how can, actually, I'm going to frame this differently today. How can we prepare? Okay. Because this is the last 2 days as we go into this weekend before Pluto goes back into Capricorn on Sunday. Okay. How can we prepare for this transit where we got T-2 days? How can we prepare for Pluto going back into Capricorn on Sunday for the next 2.5 months? Oop, this one's falling out. Oh, 2 are falling out. Okay. Scrying. Okay, that's a divination, form of divination. Trust your visions, intuition, plant seeds. What I'm feeling from that is actually keep the vision of a positive new world. Keep the vision that the light forces are winning, because they are. Okay. Trust your visions and your intuition, and know that we have the power of manifestation through our words to our reality, through our visions. Ooh, okay. I've never pulled this card from the deck. Beautiful, with the rainbows, energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. So I feel like that one's saying everything's going to be okay. Don't freak out. So how we can prepare is visualize over this weekend before Pluto goes into Capricorn. And I'm also channeling this to myself and all of us. This is a message for all of us. Let's visualize the most effortless Pluto going back into Capricorn transit for the collective, for everybody's highest good. May we effortlessly transition into Pluto going into Aquarius joyfully, happily, and it doesn't need to go into a chaotic place. And knowing, what a beautiful card, that the light forces are winning. And we're just going through that final push of the death of the matrix, the death of the systems and structures of life. And I'm going to pull one more card. It's always good to do things in threes of how we can prepare from my astro deck. How can we prepare for Pluto going back into Capricorn for the last time in our lives? Yes, Linda says dark to light. Totally. Opposition, confrontation. So knowing that we are stepping into intense territory. Okay. We're about to step in, descendant, invitation. Everything's going to be okay. We've gotten two very good cards. We've gotten the Sun card. Everything is going to be okay. The light is winning. We got the two cards from both of those decks basically saying the light is winning. Everything is going to be okay. But be prepared. Okay. And it is going to be intense. Hope that resonated with you guys. And also want to share that in 10 minutes, I'm very happy to be live with my soul sister, Coco, for the Coco Show over on the Beyond Mystic Rumble channel. So come join us for the fun weekly Coco Show. That'll be starting in just 10 minutes at 1 p.m. Eastern. And again, go check out Carla's sale over on Ascension Organites for her Shungite pendants, 50% off the special edition Shungite pendants. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. I love you all so, so much. Let's keep those visions strong of the most positive, effortless, empowering Pluto and Capricorn transit. We can do it, you guys, and we are already doing it. Linda says, will there be an Astro Wheel on Sunday? I think you're talking about Beyond Astro. Yes, I'm going to pre-record my Beyond Astro because I'll be flying to Canada. So I'm pre-recording it tomorrow and it will be live at the regular time on Sunday. So thank you for reminding me to say that, Linda. And I love you all so, so much. See you on the other side on Monday. Bye, everybody. Have an amazing weekend.